skates it out. A huge block now. Sent out in front. They score! Taylor Hall!
Sauces it to Jankowski, settles it with his glove onto his tape. In public enemy number 1 here in Ottawa, but not in Carolina.
Kaprizov out to Spurgeon. Half a minute to go. A shot! They score! Matt Boldy wins it for the world!
Matt Boldy, a man on a mission. Boldy beats this guy back to the net, and then Jared Spurgeon walks the line, point shot, beautiful tip there from Matt Boldy. Series is tied at 2.
In this game, 1 for each team. Penguins go to work.
Score! On the power play, it's fired home by Crosby.
How about this little pass by Erik Karlsson? That's unbelievable. So smart of both players of Sid to kind of give his back to Erik Karlsson, saying, just put it in my wheelhouse. And so Erik Karlsson puts just the right tempo.
Flyers trying to push it free. Crosby collides. What a job by the captain. Back to Letang. Steps in. Fires. He scores! Bang, bang. Chris Letang. Crosby created it. Letang finished it.
Wins the battle with his feet. I mean, talk about skill right there. And will.
It came out of his catching glove, and the Avs couldn't get the rebound on net. Makar walking and dancing. Into the circle, Makar is deep, shoots and scores! Cale Makar! What an absolutely beautiful, brilliant goal!
It's just not fair. This is so next level hockey. Watch Cale Makar come in, dance at the blue line, and then he comes on in, pauses, comes across, and somehow gets out over Forsberg's glove.
This is Landeskog now. McKinnon wheels up, found some open space. Across it goes for Taves. Wrist shot, score!
Hugh Nathan McKinnon. It all starts from entering the zone. Watch McKinnon come in, spins up right here, comes right across the middle. Taves comes in late, and boom, top corner. What a great snapshot by Devon Taves.
Lacombe walks the blue line, makes a slap shot. Gauthier shot, score! What a rocket by Cutter Gauthier!
What a shot off the stick of Gauthier. I mean, he just threads the needle up top, but the release and the speed on this shot is really something.
Good stick by McTavish. Paling, great eruption. Jarry's looking around. Can't find it. Anaheim has won in overtime.
Look at McTavish with the back pressure to turn that puck back over. And there it is. And Paling knew it right away. He was signaling good goal. But of course, it had to be reviewed. Make sure 100% it goes off the skate of Darnell Nurse.
He ended a long playoff drought with the empty netter in Game 4. Now he's got goals in back-to-back games. Here's Bumpin. Cuts in the shot. Score! Alex Bump with an immediate response.
This is a real skillful move underneath the stick of Wotherspoon, and it finds daylight through the arm and the rib of Sheloff.
And Ivan Barbashev. Eichel able to fend off Uyghur. Beat it out in front to Barbashev, and Dorofeev scores!
But it starts with Eichel, and he's going to use his body to protect it. It's a reverse hit on Uyghur. Then he gets it to Barbashev. Barbashev over to Dorofeev.
Out of the woods. Marner with a steal. Howden in front. On the forehand, he scores! What a move by Brett Howden. Backhand to forehand for a shorthanded goal.
Marner picks it off, and what a move as he finds Brett Howden all alone in front. And Howden, great move, pulling it back to his forehand.
Sissons had to deal with that stick. A couple of sticks out there now. Cole Smith with a tap, he scores!
He's in a battle with Durzi in front, but he gets body position, and that's a great shot from the point. Smith able to deflect it. That is a tough play for the goaltender. Great tip by Cole Smith past the glove hand of Vejmelka.
1 minute to go in the overtime, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Eichel to Theodore, score! Shea Theodore wins it! The series is tied at 2 games apiece.
And then Eichel holds it, throws it 2 times out front. Vejmelka loses his stick. Shea Theodore sitting right in the slot area. Series tied 2-2.
Turned it over, pushed ahead, Pastrnak onside, walks in, shoots, he scores! Your pasta is served! The Boston Bruins have forced this series He's back to Boston.
Forehand, backhand, edge work, cut back. Ryan can't stay with him, and he tucks it in on the forehand to end it in OT.
You don't know how fast he is until you get the ball against.
Here's Kirby back, trying to twist against Gonzalez. Scores! What a play! Kirby Dach!
What an individual play, taking advantage of a forward playing defense and the kick from his left skate right back onto his blade, and just like that, this building is quiet.
Michkov back to York. York Arista. Cam York from distance. And the Flyers are on their way to the second round.
Back to Michkov. Nice little backhand pass. A little risky, but I love it. And there's the shot. Noah Cates is in front. And there's the celebration.
Michael in the corner. Hurdle pops high in the air. Loose puck. Dorofeev, a chance, and he scores! Pavel Dorofeev snaps it home.
Hurdle knocks it over to Dorofeev, and he beats Pavelka.
Theodore, pressure, good work to keep that in on Stenlund. Dancing his way down low, feeds it in front, and Dorofeev scores!
Theodore dances, and the feed to Dorofeev, he roofs out. He wasn't sure he scored, he was going to go after the rebound. That is in and out of the net. He goes glove side.
Theodore gloves it to keep it in. Now Marner. Theodore looking. Eichel a drive. Save Pavelka. Rebound score! Pavel Dorofeev for the hat trick to tie it.
And then Dorofeev, he's going to find this loose puck, and he puts it in. I think he broke his stick on the play, but that's all right.
Kerfoot under some pressure from Howden and by Marner. Here's Howden looking. Scores! Brett Howden! Short-handed in double overtime. Gives the Golden Knights a 3-2 lead in the series.
And then Howden, he's going to win the battle. Him and Marner, he comes on. How about the shot? Top corner, glove side.
Connects with Foligno. Back to Hughes. Hughes moves in. A shot. He scores!
Finds Hughes streaking. Then Fax swimming a bit up in the slot. Hughes with a toe drag, snaps it. Glove side on Ottinger. And the Wild lead.
Into the slot, Thompson turns away from pressure, leaves it for Dahlin, walks it in, he's got a man in front, scores! Alex Tuch from Rasmus Dahlin.
And taking charge, Rasmus Dahlin here, coming down the wall, and he's going to get by a man along the wall. Look at that right there, gets it in his feet, pulls it back up, and finds Alex Tuch wide open on the right side of the top corner of the crease there, and he's able to dish it past Swayman.
This one's going to be held in by Hagel. Hagel with some room, down low, walking out in front. Oh, blue puck, scores! Gage Gonsalves, and we're going home for Game 7.
Brilliant work coming out of the corner, and Gage Gonsalves just wants this puck. He wants this goal. Nothing fancy, but they get it into the scoring area.
Here's Hudson with a shot. Sticked aside by Vasilevsky. They score! Banking off the goaltender Vasilevsky, and the Canadiens take a 2-1 lead. What a play by Newhook.
He makes an unbelievable play. He knocks this puck out of midair, off the pad, off the backside, and into the back of the net.